Hey guys, what's going on here? It's the Juggernog, and I'm going to be doing a video about the farewell to Black Ops, what was Black Ops, and really what was, in my opinion, the best and worst Call of Duty ever. So I'm going to do a little flashback back to World at War. In previous videos I've talked about it. I was extremely good at World at War. I ended up getting sponsored in it, and overall, it was what made me love Call of Duty. And it wasn't really that big at the time. Treyarch wasn't that big, because Modern Warfare and Halo 3 were the dominant things on the Xbox and whatnot. But I stuck around, and so when I heard about Black Ops and Treyarch was doing it, I got really excited because I thought, this is gonna be my game again. I'm gonna love this. And when Black Ops came out, I remember I lived in a very small town before I moved back down to Vancouver, and the local game shop, they didn't get it on the day of the release, so I had to, instead of buy just the regular edition, I went to a store and spent $100 extra on the uh, not veteran, prestige edition, and getting it. And I remember I did not go to school for about a week after I played that game. And Black Ops, as much as people hate it, overall I loved the game. It got boring for me around the end, and I switched to Modern Warfare 2, which I know a lot of people did do that. But like, every game has its flaws, and with Modern Warfare 3 coming out, it's gonna have its ups and downs. Like, people are already saying that the Type 95, I think it's called, is gonna be overpowered, and certain guns are gonna be overpowered. That's just gonna happen. And with Black Ops, you had the FAMAS, which, let's be honest, it is a very easy gun to use. Same as the Galil, and personally I found the AK. AK-74, we all kind of knew that would be a complete, like, not really, yeah, I guess you call it a game changer, just because the AK-74 kind of competed with the FAMAS. And for those of you who don't agree with me, you don't have to, but that's the way I see it, because the two major things, and when you see right here, I'm using a FAMAS, and those were the two main guns that people used, and the two main guns that people really used in competitive games. Even though most of the time it was the FAMAS, you still had people using the 74 just because of how quick and easy it was to get a kill. And the main things that obviously no one was ever proud about for Black Ops was the Ghost little pro. You can't be seen or whatever. But here's the thing: they have to balance it out so that you gotta have a UAV jammer, because it's kind of a veteran thing. And Modern Warfare 3 is going to be way worse with Assassin and Blind Eye. We all know that because it makes you even invulnerable to counter UAVs, and so you're going to be off the grid completely. But with Black Ops, it was a little test to see how far could they push it, and the community in general didn't like it. And personally, I'm not gonna lie, I used it a decent amount, not over this. I'm pretty sure I'm using it in this. I could be wrong, and I could actually be using Scavenger. No, I'm using Scavenger. I just saw that right now. Alright, so I'm using Scavenger, but Ghost was a thing where it allowed you to, I guess you could say, camp. Yeah, whatever. Let's not beat around the bush. It allows you to camp, and I'm not gonna lie, I like sitting in the corner sometimes. Other times I like rushing, and I'm good at both. Both. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm bad at one thing or the other. And I had my problems with Ghost too. Not finding those little noob kids that would just sit like the entire game. And it got a little annoying when they also had Hacker Pro, because let's say you were up in your this house here in Nuketown, and you got yourself a motion sensor Claymore set up, and then all of a sudden you get killed out of nowhere, and you realize, oh, you got, let's say, Steady Aim, Ghost Pro, and Hacker Pro, and it pissed you off a bit. And I'm not gonna lie, it did piss me off. But once again, this is why I think Black Ops is the most loved and hated game, and I think a lot of people, and even the money wise and selling point of it, agrees with me. This game, Treyarch, coming out of nowhere, just from World at War, that people knew about zombies but didn't know about Treyarch and how good they'd be, to the highest, I think it's highest selling entertainment item, I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it's one, but I know it's the highest selling game, grossing game ever made, and I think it had something to do with entertainment in general. It made over like 1.5 billion dollars, and like that is a pretty good Christmas bonus if you ask me. And do I think the Modern Warfare 3 is gonna do the exact same? Maybe. Do I think it's actually gonna beat record sales? Depends on this. Modern Warfare 3 looks a lot like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2. It's exactly what it looks like. You know, people are saying Modern Warfare 2.5. I have had the chance to play it a little early. I don't have gameplay from it. My friend got it early. Pissed the hell out of me. Here's the thing though, he has it flashed. I don't agree with it. I agree with buying the game and supporting the game. He gets it flashed. He doesn't care. He doesn't play online though. So I haven't played online. However, I've played split screen with friends, and the feel is very very close to Modern Warfare 2. However, even though a lot of the guns are the same, and might I mention the M16 is terrible. I wish they put it back to COD 4, but no, it's exactly like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, where it's pretty much a two-burst unless you're forward bar connection, and then if you hit them in the, I'd say, upper chest and above, so pretty much the shoulders and head, it's a one-shot burst kill if you get the entire burst in. But it's it's the exact same as Modern Warfare 2, aside from it being way crisper. It looks nicer, and I like the maps. The one thing I didn't like in Modern Warfare 2, and I'll agree, the maps were too open, and there weren't enough kind of narrow, sneaky corners. Now, yes, you can say campers, campers are going to come, but to me, that's not really the point. And Call of Duty started off of these kind of small to medium maps that, were really tight. And Call of Duty 4 kind of had that, where you'd have an open area, but at the same time, you would have a very tight and packed map. Same as in World at War, you kind of had that. You had your open, large maps, but you also had a lot of tight maps. And Modern Warfare 3, I think, I want to say, just because I like Modern Warfare 3 series better, storyline, whatnot, I hope it breaks the record that Black Ops did. I don't think it will, though. I think it might hit $1 billion, but when it comes down to the facts, when people hear it's Modern Warfare 2.5, you're going to have a lot of people, especially now that Battlefield is come out, that are going to kind of side on it, if that makes sense. And no, I'm not saying Battlefield's a killer. I'm just saying, it'll take a small percentage. But yeah, so aside from that, Black Ops, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was really good. Some people, they just hated it. I personally thought it was good. In some ways, I liked the COD points. I loved wager matches. I think they were absolutely brilliant. I really wish they had them back, but I'm sorry to inform you guys that that is not the case. Whatever you guys do, I'm going to give you this in advance right now. Please play Modern Warfare 2 before you play Modern Warfare 3. I have. It is completely different from Black Ops. Treyarch versus Infinity Ward, completely different. And yeah, guys, so this is going to wrap up very soon. And as you guys can see here, I did this a lot in Nuketown and Domination, where I pretty much destroy on the side that I was just on if I spawn on that side, and then, as you're going to see in a second, the team's going to rage quit out. And, it's just something that I guess I love about Black Ops. I was able to spawn kill, and, the Chopper Gunner Dogs combo, you can't really go wrong with that. And another thing I'm going to say quickly about Modern Warfare 3, the Juggernaut suit, I've had a chance to do it. It is unbelievably broken if you are the Assault Juggernog. I haven't been the Riot Shield, but with the M60, oh man, look out. So guys, I hope you guys like this little tidbit on touching on Modern Warfare 3 and the farewell to Black Ops. So, as this wraps up, I will say this is my last video until Tuesday when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, guys. If you guys happen to live in Vancouver and are going to a Future Shop pre-release, I might be there. I'm not sure which one I'm going to yet. So, till next time, guys, I'm the Juggernog. And really, farewell Black Ops. It was fun, but you stressed me out. Alright guys, keep it frosty.